Welcome back to Z-Man's EDC, guys. Today, as you can tell, you can see my face here, not my hands or my mat. Um, so this is not your average video I do, but I definitely want to touch base on this because I feel strongly about it. Um, as some of you probably noticed in the past, I tend to try and stay out of drama, and I don't usually say much or post videos on it. But this is something that I feel is affecting more than just the person involved. It could vastly affect the community if what is being done is gotten away with. And to me, that's not okay. Um, if if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm talking about Brian from Transparent Knives and Rick Hinder. Um, Brian over at Transparent Knives, he makes reblades for knives. He does his own videos. He often reviews what he finds with certain knives when he tests them from other makers. Um, he's talked to countless other makers and stuff about their heat treats and what they do with them. And I'm not an expert on all this heat treat stuff. I don't know all the science like Brian does. I'm just throwing my opinion out there on the situation that's at hand. Um, he had one of Rick Hinder's knives that, from my understanding, was gifted to him. It had a flipper delete and some other modification of the blade. I think a stonewash or something. Um, and he noticed that it wasn't performing up to the standards of one of his other Hinders. So he tested it a few times for the Rockwell, and it fell 58 point something. Anyways, that's all the details about it. But the point of this is that's bothering me is Rick Hinder at this point, as of a few days ago, or earlier this week, filed a cease and desist against Brian. And in this cease and desist, he pretty much spelled out, "Hey, you need to apologize to me," and scripted it out for him. First off, that's bullshit. That goes against freedom of speech, and you can screw off. Second of all, if you can't take constructive criticism of something you're doing in your production of your knives, then why are you making knives to begin with, bro? Like, part of this community is we all help each other out. We all communicate. We give constructive criticism. Look at Spyderco. They take constructive criticism. Hogue takes constructive criticism. They listen to what the community wants, and they do the best they can to kind of meet those things so they can sell their knives and give the people what they want. I don't understand why Rick is responding to this way he has. I think it's immature. I think it's messed up. Um, Brian has, other than one video that I witnessed, has handled this very tactfully and explained his side very thoroughly, and in my eyes has done nothing wrong other than show some constructive criticism of what he feels is an improper heat treat. Um, I don't have a ton of experience with 20 CV. I think I have two knives that have it. In my experience, the ones that I have cut fine. Like I said, I'm not an expert on that stuff. That's stuff I'm still learning as I go. I'm a small channel. Um, but I can't stand by and watch a small maker that's doing awesome things in his parents' garage um, and simply voicing his opinion get attacked and bullied by a bigger maker who's been around the company, been around the knife community and world for a long time. That's not okay. If anything, he should be, communicating with Brian and talking to him and mentoring him and, approaching it a lot better way than he is. Um, Forgive me if I'm not finding the right words I'm trying to not be perfectly blunt and say what I really want to say. But honestly, like, it's a douchebag move, man. This could ruin my small channel if you ever see it. I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't. I'm just a dude that enjoy knives and I love knives, and I got my friends in the community. And I know they'll have my back. Um, but I think my big thing out of this is I want to say, for those of you that aren't aware of this, and if you see this, Brian needs our help. Um, he has a GoFundMe up. He's a small dude. He's not wealthy. He can't afford to fight this on his own. Um, and we know Rick's got money, and he's gonna try and bury him with this cease and desist nonsense and all this legal crap. So if you can spare anything, go help Brian. He's got a GoFundMe on his. I think he's got it linked on his what do you call it, Instagram page, Transparent Knives on Instagram. Go check him out. He's got a little white dog thing for his picture. He's got all his videos he's talked about on Instagram as well, where he's talked about this stuff. If you want to do your homework and watch the videos, he's been nothing but tactful, nothing but, um, just explaining his side of it and just explaining what he found and why he found it and why he feels the way he feels. He hasn't attacked Rick other than one video where he was a little mad because of how Rick approached it himself. Um, and even that he apologized for. So I mean, because he knew he acted out of pace because he was upset. You know what I mean? And it takes a big man just to own up to that. Like, oh, I said something I shouldn't have said. I'm gonna apologize for it. Like, come on, Rick, be a big man too. Let's not. I don't know. It's all ridiculous. It's all BS. Um, I don't think this knife community has a place for somebody like that in it, and there needs to be a stance made so that this kind of crap doesn't happen in the future. Because from my understanding, it's not the first time this kind of crap has happened, and I don't want to be a part of a community where we allow stuff like this to happen. And I know a lot of the people that I talk to and hang out with and live streams and whatnot probably agree with me and feel the same way. So come on, guys, let's back Brian. Let's help him out any way we can. Even if it's a few bucks that you donate, it's better than nothing. It'll add up, and hopefully we can help him fight this. Um, I could ramble on forever. I feel very strongly about this. I'm trying to keep my cool myself because this has been kind of boiling up inside of me a little bit. It's got me pretty pissed off the other day when I saw it on his Instagram. I just think it's bogus. I think it's nonsense. I, for one, will never support Hinder now. That's for sure. I hadn't in the past because I just wasn't drawn to their aesthetics or their design language, I guess. But he ain't getting my money. That's for damn sure. But without dragging this on too long, I thank you guys for watching. If you see this, once again, please go help out Brian. Check out his Instagram. He's got a link there. I'll try to drop the link down below in the video for this when I get it posted. And just let me know in the comments how you feel. And y'all stay safe out there. Stay sharp. Always be prepared. And I'll see you guys in the next one, all right?